Okay, we're good. Recording. Why no? Okay, this is the first episode of the new podcast, good folks. Now, I have something that will explain what's happening right now, but this will be replacing the podcast that was already previously going on the channel. And yeah, so let's just get to that. We'll roll the Patreon videos after, roll the new intro, and then we'll get to the show.
Long ago, in a time most have forgotten, there was a man who spoke to the people, gathering citizens from all over the globe to one platform, the F.A.T.S show. But now, on its 70th episode, something new has risen from the earth. That same man who so long ago brought the people the F.A.T.S show has taken that house and burnt it to the ground. Not to seal its fate in eternal slumber. No, fine hooligans. He did this to make something new. To allow the embers of a past life to bring light to a new entity. Like a phoenix, reborn from the ashes, that house that stood for 69 strong episodes shall from this point forward be known as the Hooligan SquadCast.
So there we go. Hope that cleared some things up. Basically, so for this first one, we're gonna have the video on YouTube and everything, just so it's also folks can just see the new set or whatever. This is not going to be the chair that stays here and everything. I'm actually figuring it all out. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna be building my own iron throne from Game of Thrones, just in case no one's familiar. Anyway, iron throne chair for this show and everything, and it'll just look really cool. And yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. So this won't be here at after a bit. We'll see what happens. I don't know exactly when that's happening. Luckily it's summer, so it's a lot easier with all the garage sales and shit going on. But yeah, anyway. So this is going to be the new podcast and everything. I just wanted to rebrand it. I had been thinking about it for a while. And it's just, yeah. I feel like the intro and everything, it says a podcast for the weirdos. And it's kind of cool, the Hooligan SquadCast. I don't know. We didn't have the whole Hooligan Squad thing before when I had started F.A.T.S show. So I didn't we didn't have that name, but now we do. It's exciting. So I figured, why not? But how this is going to work is this episode of it will be on YouTube for the video version and everything for you folks. But after this, the video version is going to be available for the $5 patrons. The audio version will still be on YouTube and everything. I'm still debating on whether it's just going to be more of a highlight thing where it might be a little edited down and it's the audio version, and then $5 patrons can get the full video podcast. But either way, for the time being, it's going to work. $5 patrons after this episode, you folks will get the video, the full video and everything. And then YouTube, you folks will get the audio version. So the picture that you saw included in the end of the intro there, that's what will be up, kind of how I did the F.A.T.S show. But yeah, $5 patrons, you get the full video podcast. Yeah, full unedited, you know what I mean? Well, I don't want to say unedited, because obviously I'm going to include some visual things for things that I'm talking about or whatever. But yeah, other than that, it's not going to be like edited up or like cut down or whatever. So yeah, that's how that's going to work. So welcome to the Hooligan SquadCast, folks. I'm really excited about that whole building the Iron Throne chair as well. Basically what I'm going to do is get like a wooden chair, like with armrests, and then basically attach like a bunch of swords to it after like it's all painted up and whatever else. I don't know. You can't really see it. It's poking out like right there beside me. Actually, if you want to see what that sword is, check out the Mr. Crane short film. It's in there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to include that one in there because that's like, I don't know. That's something kind of different. But yeah, I'm going to get a bunch of like the toy swords like that, paint them all up, paint the chair up, put them on. Bueno. It's going to be dope. If you hooligans want to get involved, hit me up. We'll figure it out. And also, I never toss something out to the hooligans saying like, you know, if you want to get involved, hit me up and you can send me some or whatever, in a way of saying like, I can't afford it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just literally from the beginning of the channel, I have always offered if the hooligans want to get involved with anything on the channel or whatever have you, then to hit me up. So it's just, yeah, I always offer it. You know what I mean? So let's get to the notes. My goodness, we got a lot. Basically how this show's going to work, whether it's a random thought that I had throughout the week or just something that didn't really fit into like the vlogs or whatever have you, or I forgot to include it, I'm going to put it on the podcast. So these might run a bit longer than we're used to, but you never know. Either way. Dun, dun. Oh, actually, really quick, we can talk about the Netflix stuff. So the CEO of Netflix confirmed season 3 of Daredevil will be coming by the end of this year, probably November or December, especially with Iron Fist coming out in September, I believe it is, as well as Narcos. If anyone's into that show, I fucking love it. And it was announced Altered Carbon was renewed for season 2. I'm a huge fan of that show. I was bummed when people were like, oh, they're not doing a season 2. I said, just give it time. Trust me. Like, just give it time. But yeah, got renewed for a season 2. Joel Kinnaman will not be returning, though. Anthony Mackie, Falcon from Avengers, or Papa Doc from 8 Mile. Clarence, his parents had a real good marriage. You know what I mean? That's nothing to be ashamed of. Clarence, a.k.a. Papa Doc, you know? You don't have to be ashamed of that. If your parents had a good marriage, then that's awesome, man. Celebrate that. Either way, he will be the new sleeve, basically, for Takashi Kovac? I think it's Kovac. Yeah. Either way, Anthony Mackie will be playing him in season 2, so he will be the lead. So that's actually really cool. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What else? Oh, the Iron Fist thoughts. So let's put the pictures on the screen. Listen, like a lot of people are like kind of saying this looks like shit. It doesn't look good. Like whatever. We saw this in the trailer entitled Memories. These are things that Danny's remembering. I don't think this is how his suit is going to look when he gets it in the season. I believe it's been confirmed that he does get his classic Iron Fist suit in this season, which it'll be really cool to see. But I don't think this will be it, because this is when he's like, this might be through some trial thing, but like it's him and Davos, I believe his name was, that are wearing them. So I don't think this is going to be his final look. Much like the whole Teen Titans thing. Everyone's freaking out, you know, fucking complaining about the looks. It was the first trailer. They were in like civilian mode. The fuck? Anyway, but yeah, I think he's going to get a better suit. It would be really cool if he kind of engineers something like a helmet that's going to kind of like help with like if he gets punched or anything. Oh, it would also be really cool if you brought in the guy that did Matt's Daredevil suit. That would be really cool. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that. I definitely do think he's going to get a better suit, and I think people need to stop having reactions and holding on to those as it like for opinions, because a reaction isn't an opinion. That's just your reaction that you had to something. An opinion is something that you form over time through experience and through like more and more education and knowledge on that subject or on that event. You know what I mean? If we just have a reaction to something and then we just hold on to that, then all we're doing is holding on to like our reaction and our first impression and closing off anything that might like prove us otherwise, or, you know, whatever it is. It's just whatever, like, to help you get more knowledge about it, whether it's going to prove you otherwise, prove you right, regardless. When you just hold on to that initial reaction of it, like a movie trailer or a picture, whatever, fucking like a comic book movie, whatever have you, it's just, I think that's going to like hinder like your experience like with those shows or movies or whatever. So I don't know. Just give it time, folks. Give it time. Oops. The one light went off. Well, that's what's going to happen here, I guess. Damn. I might have to get that back on. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. We're going to figure out the better lighting situation here. And we'll be right back. All right, apologies for that, folks. The main light in like the Hooligan cave room, that's on like a sensor. Oh, that's on like a sensor and everything. So yeah, it's just without like movement that it's detecting, it shut off. But I brought the other lamp that you usually see causing like or helping the backlight over. So even if that goes off, we should be all good. Either way, it's the first episode of this shit. Like, we're going to figure it out as we go. So we talked about all that. Let's get the Matt Reeves Batman stuff out of the way. I don't know. It's just a lot of rumors going on right now. But he did confirm that it's not going to be an origin story. Like, we've already seen that. If anything, I would like it if it was like within the first like 3 years of him being Batman. Like, he's already Batman. Like, but you know what I mean? Oh, I gotta hold on. Excuse me. Had like a burp or something like trapped right in my chest. Anyway, I would like it if it was kind of like within his first like 3 years or something of being Batman, almost like in the same timeline as Arkham Origins was, where he's still this young, frustrated like Bruce Batman. You know what I mean? But Matt Reeves, the director, also said that like if like they're still getting the script kind of like refined, and it should be done, I guess, within the next couple weeks. If Ben Affleck is in it, I think it's supposed to be basically like he'll still be in it, and the reason they'll have a younger actor involved as well is because like Ben Affleck will be reflecting on things. Because Matt Reeves wants to do like a noir style, you know, almost like detective story for Batman. Because everyone forgets, like he's called the world's greatest detective as well. So Matt Reeves did say, like in the interview, are we still recording? We still good? Good. That he wants to like, you know, he wants to bring it to the things that he loved about Batman as a child as well, where it was like this detective aspect and everything. So honestly, with a mix of like that kind of style for Batman and just like the way they're kind of doing the Batman movies, or like whatever, like the image of him right now in the movies, I'm really, really interested in this. And like Matt Reeves did the most recent Planet of the Apes movies, or he might have done the last one. Might be mistaken on that. Either way, those are fucking great movies. So yeah, I don't know. There's too many rumors at this point. But if it is one of those things where it's like that detective style noir esque story and film, I could definitely see why they would have a younger actor involved as well through like the flashbacks and everything. And like with Batman's like first encounter with like a major villain or whatever have you. So I don't know. Again, we'll have to see, folks. We'll have to see. There's just too many goddamn rumors. That's the problem with like movies and all that stuff nowadays. It's just like, just so many fucking rumors come out. It's crazy. Maybe I never noticed it before. But yeah, I noticed it now. Sorry, I was just deleting the notes that we had already talked about. Here's something I was thinking about. You know how people always get like moles like taken off? Do you think there's ever been someone who was like got their mole reattached? You know what I mean? Like maybe they had like a little Marilyn Monroe thing here, but it bugged them, so they got it like taken off. But then after, their face like to them like just looked weird and felt weird, so they like brought it back in a little jar. It was like, Doc, I need this put back on. We gotta figure this out. A Marilyn Monroe. I need it right back there. You know what I mean? Like, what would the doctor even, is that even fucking possible? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's not possible. But you never know these days. But yeah. Maybe I spent too much time thinking about this, but I was definitely thinking about, like, I don't know. Has anyone in the world gotten, like, a mole taken off and, like, they kept it? People do that with their wisdom teeth and all sorts of shit. Kidney stones, whatever. And then, like, you know, they didn't feel complete with, like, now that was off. So they got it reattached. Has anyone done that? If you've ever done that, please reach out to me. Oh my God. It'd be fascinating. I don't know. I'm just saying, folks. Excuse me. Also, how fucking nuts. Like, think about the idea of of the emergency room in the hospital. You know what I mean? Think about this. If there's a row of, like, a row of 5 seats, there could be somebody with a chest pain. There could be somebody with a horrible migraine. Somebody missing 2 fingers. Somebody with a minor stab wound, perhaps. And then somebody that may or may not be on the brink of death. All within that fucking row. Like, how fucking nuts is that? Am I the only one who feels like that? Like, when you really fucking think about that, where else are you going to walk into a room and somebody is missing body parts, somebody could be dying, somebody else is bleeding, someone else needs stitches on their head? Like, what? Where else in regular life, don't jump in the comments and be like, well, if you went to a military hospital, yeah, that's fucking different, man. What? In regular fucking life, where can you just walk into a room and that's what's up? That's fucking crazy to me. I don't know. I just whatever. I can't be the only one that feels like this. I don't know. I think that is fucking crazy. The fact that, like, all of these different fucking variables, these ailments, from, like, super minor to, like, holy shit, this isn't good at all, can all just exist in a room, and you could literally just walk in that bitch. You could literally, okay, if you went out the wrong door at some hospitals and had to loop back around, for some reason, because you went to your car or some shit, I don't know, and you went through the emergency door and you're like, oh fuck, my coffee money's in the car, gotta run to my car, grab my coffee change. You go there, you're like, oh, I'll just go through the emergency door, it'll be faster. You are going to get a coffee on your way back to the room that of the person you're visiting or whatever's happening, and you walk by all of this shit on your way to get a nice dark roast double. What? How? Why do people in cop shows put their glasses on, but then look over top of them? You know what I mean? Like, if this is the glasses right here, they'll put them on right there. And everything they do, they just look over top of the glasses. They just, at the computer screens, they're just looking over top of the glasses like this the whole time. What's the point of fucking putting on glasses if you're not even using them? What? Like, I know. Why? What's the point? Like, just, oh, excuse me, I need my glasses for this. Like, oh man. What is the point of putting on fucking glasses and then not even looking through the lenses? The lenses are in your vision down like this, and you're looking like that. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. It's like the whole fucking, I guess, practicality of Morpheus's like little just pressed to the nose glasses in the Matrix. You know what I mean? If you sneeze or you turn your head too fast or even just look down, your sunglasses are gone. But I don't know. Maybe that's like part of the movie. Like, that's why it's like, well, that's why you know it's not real, man. Because his tiny little nose clip sunglasses stayed on. I don't know. But like, seriously, why? Like, I just don't get it. I see it all the time in cop shows, and I just don't understand. Why are you putting on glasses if you're looking above them? That's like, okay, that's like that fucking meme on like that I've seen, or the picture of the guy at the baseball. Like, I think he's at a baseball game or some shit. He's wearing sunglasses, and he's wearing a hat, like a baseball hat, fucking backwards, so the brim is at the back, and he's trying to shield his eyes from the sun. Sir, you have the technology. You don't have to shield your eyes like this from the sun. Turn your fucking stupid hat around like this so it's covering your eyes. And you have sunglasses on. You turn that hat around, sir, you have just went to another level. Right now, you're on Security 1, and Security 1 sucks. You got to do this still. Turn that hat around, boom. Security 2, you're good. You just went up. You know what I mean? I don't. Seriously, though. If you're an actor and you see this, please don't do that. I don't understand. And I've noticed, okay? The people have noticed. So, take that into consideration. I don't know. These are just random thoughts that you know what I mean? What can you do, folks? What else? Honestly, isn't that what fucking podcasts are anyway? It's just like people like giving random thoughts and whatever. I don't know. I have noticed though that I've been using this like notepad app that I've like, I don't know. I've used it for a long time now, but I've never used it as often as I do over the past like week or so. I don't know, just with getting like all the notes for like the life lessons and everything, and then getting the notes for like the Hooligan SquadCast. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's easy because I can just, bam, pull my phone out, freaking type away. But that also got me thinking to other things where it's like everything we can do with our phones nowadays. Whether it's play VR games or, take pictures of a fucking beautiful flower or a fucking bumblebee that just landed like on a flower, or I don't know, some cool graffiti. Name whatever you want to take a photo of. Whether, I don't know, fucking throw whatever you want out there. A picture of a waffle. You know what I mean? I don't care. You want to take a picture of your boyfriend smothered in syrup and waffles? You do that. You go. You go for that. But why is it like out of everything we can do, we can fucking track satellites and watch spaceship launches, and the most that we ever do is point that front camera at ourselves and just fucking snap away? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying all of us. I'm not saying it's all people. But like a lot of fucking people. A lot of people. It's one of those things where it's like out of everything we can do with these things, the thing that we always go to and the thing that we do the most is like, oh, gotta snap a selfie. Snap a selfie. Out of anything else that we could do, we use it not to like see pictures of things around the world and not to read new like things that'll bring knowledge to us, but to take pictures of ourselves. I don't know. And I'm not saying the selfies and like shit are inappropriate. That's not what I'm saying at all. There are actually many times that are like, it's the best thing. But also the selfie isn't something that's fucking new. Like if you grew up with Polaroids or disposable cameras at some point in your life, like you and your friends, you just, you know what I mean? Like we've always done selfies. It's just now like I just mean like in this device here. Out of everything we can do in the palm of our hands, that's what like is the go-to option. You know what I mean? But also, like I said, there are times when they're definitely appropriate. You're at like you might be on vacation with some like people that you haven't gotten to see in a long time, old friends or family, whatever. And like, you're like, we need pictures of us all together. And that's easy. You can snap them. Boom. Perfect. But if you're chilling watching like Luke Cage and shit, put the selfie camera away. Just chill. Enjoy the show. I don't know. I think I'm going to get in the Christmas card business. But my Christmas cards aren't going to have anything to do with Christmas. At least the front of them won't be. Because, like, I don't know, Christmas cards, you know what I mean? And I love Christmas. Honestly, like, you can't see it. Actually, I can tilt the camera. Hold on. The camera right now is sitting on my Christmas village here. You know what I mean? I forgot to tighten that, so my bad. We're good. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I fucking love Christmas. I love winter. But I just feel like with Christmas cards, it's always the same thing. You know what I mean? Let's switch it up. Let's fucking, on the inside, it can say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you want. But on the front, let's have some cats doing kung fu fighting. Or a whale in an astronaut suit. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out. Like fucking, let's have like a tribe of waffles having like a fucking fire dance or something on the front of these cards. That's all I'm saying. On the inside, they can say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, hope Santa brings you all your goodies. That can say all the regular stuff. But on the front, let's switch it up. Let's have a dragon going through a village for no reason. Why not? I don't know. If anyone's in the like holiday card business, you can have any of those ideas. So, or sharks having a tea party. That'd be a good one. Sharks having a tea party. Yeah, that'd be a bueno one. I have some MMA talk, but honestly, I'm not even in the mood to talk about it. I don't know. I'll do this very, very brief. Honestly, I can sum both of these things up. Okay, Conor Khabib, October 6th. it will be the biggest selling UFC fight in history. I guarantee you, folks, bar none, 100%. Has that old school feel where it's striker versus grappler. I'll break it down more as we get closer to it. Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier were announced, and it's already Nate Diaz is saying he's not fighting. Fuck the UFC. So I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of like fighters doing this shit. I just, once a fighter does that, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Let's find somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of over that whole era that we're like in, I guess, of like the entertainment era and shit. It's just, it's weird to me. I'm over it. But yeah. So what's going on? I think that's it for the podcast notes. Yeah. So, just a reminder, how long's this one been going for? Oh, about half hour or so. Not bad. Not bad. So, a reminder, excuse me, after this episode, because this one, the video will go up on YouTube and everything. But a reminder, after this one, the video will be, like, full video podcast will be available on the Patreon for the $5 patrons. And the audio version, as per usual, will come out on YouTube. But I wanted to add a little extra for the patrons. I thought that'd be a cool idea. So yeah, we're going to do that. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, also, again, this chair will not be like the final one. You know what I mean? This is also the first episode in this like set. This is actually, if you think about it, this is like the third set that I've made out of the Hooligan Cave here. So that's kind of cool. But either way, this will not be the final chair. We're going to be building an iron throne, my own little version of it anyway. And that's going to be exciting. I'm excited for the new podcast. I'm excited for the new format of life lessons. Oh yeah, this is a podcast. I can fucking talk about this. So the new format of the life lessons, I just want to remind everybody, like that's only going to be for one of the episodes. You know what I mean? So like that's only going to be for like Tuesday, and then Thursday we'll still do like the live discussions and stuff. Need a little sippy of my chocolate milk. A little sippy here. Delicious. Soft tones. Anyway. So yeah, that's only going to be for like the Tuesday episode or something like that. You know what I mean? The other episode of the week will be like the regular live discussions. We'll stick with that. Also though, thank you to everyone who's checked it out. The feedback has been positive. The things that, you know, could be improved upon were things that I had noticed as well, like even in editing and stuff. It was really cool that a couple people had said they like, you know, they liked seeing the collectibles and stuff like that. But again, like I said, for Thursday or whatever, however we work it, that's gonna, like, you'll still see all that. You'll still see all that in the vlogs and everything. And even in this, you guys get to see like different stuff. I don't remember. I think it was the last podcast we were talking about action figures. There's the Baseball Furies helmet that I was talking about that I painted up with the orange bandana and stuff. But yeah. So thank you for all the life lessons feedback. And honestly, it means a lot. I have a lot of fun doing that format. I don't know if it's just because it's new or what. But I have a lot of fun doing that. I've always kind of wanted to do something like that. And yeah, I think that was a cool thing. And it's cool that the Hooligan Squad fucks with it. It's pretty sweet. What else is going on? I think that's about it. Yeah. I think that's about it. Oh, one last thing. Like, I haven't met anyone that can do this. Okay? I'm gonna have to crouch down from the video for a second. But we all have something weird about, like, bear with me. We all have something weird about us, like about our bodies that we can do that, like, you know, it's different from any of your friends. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, these like noises that I can do. I've never met anyone else that can do that. Also, I've never met anyone else that can do this with their toes. So I'm going to put the mic down here so you can actually hear it. So what's happening there is that's me like basically rolling my toes. And I don't know. I've never met anyone else that can do that. So if anyone else, you got something weird about you that no one else can do, makes you special from your friends or whatever, comment below. Let me know. And other than that, if you want to support the channel further and you want to be able to catch the full video podcast, Patreon. Oh, thought we stopped recording for a second there. We're good. Anyway, sorry. Full video Patreon after this episode and everything else up there. Links are in the description. Merch stores. Want to keep the lights on up in here? Yeah. Mucho love, hooligans. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. More changes to come as we like evolve and everything. And yeah. Mucho love. Mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fat shays. Catch you later.
They are ready for you now.
I better use my strong hand.